All right. If you guys are new to me, my name is Nikki Nash, and I have something really exciting to talk about today, and that is about how to get more clients in your business. So, this is for you if you are a coach, a consultant, a creative, somebody who sells a service based business. And I want you to know that if you have ever set out to sell a program, whether it's working with you one on one, working with you in a group setting, it's an online course, it's a master class, boot camp, workshop, if you've gone out and sold or attempted to sell your products or services, particularly services, and you've ever had someone go, I'm interested, but not buy. Or you've gone out and you've tried to make a bunch of sales and nothing happened. I want you to first off know that you're not alone. Now, there is typically, like I would say, probably three big reasons why folks don't purchase a product or a service. But in this video, I'm going to focus on one of the biggest reasons people do not buy and what the heck to do about it. Again, for those of you who are new to me, my name is Nikki Nash. I am the author of this book, Market Your Genius. And it's all about how to get leads, turn them into amazing clients, and keep those clients for life. So if you are someone that wants a consistent flow of dream clients, that's what I help people with. That's what this book is all about. And that's what my lives are about. All right. So I'm going to keep this quick just because I know that there's a lot going on in people's lives, especially this time of year. But the one thing that I want you guys to really understand is that often when people do not buy, it's because, now this is again only one of many reasons, but one of the biggest reasons why people are not investing in your service, in your coaching, in your consulting is because they have a lack of clarity on a number of things. The most important things that they need clarity on are what the heck you are selling from like a solutions perspective, like what problem is it solving and is it the right solution for them? And if people don't have clarity on that, then they're definitely not going to buy because they're not going to invest in something where they're not sure if there's some sort of return on investment, okay? So there are three questions, and I want you to write these down. Whether you're watching this live or you're watching the replay, I want you to get out a pen, a notebook, and just write down three questions I want you to ask yourself to get clarity around your offering so that you are more equipped when you go off and sell your service. Okay. Now, these three questions are tied to what I like to call the three P's of clarity for your business, particularly when you're selling and offering. And the first P is about the problem you solve, right? Like, write this down. What problem do I solve? Another way to ask this question, and you can also write this question down, is what do people come to me for? Now, sit down and really sit with that. All right. Like, what do people come to you for? What is the one thing that you could be known for over and over and over again by multiple people? Now, when I first started my business, one of the biggest mistakes that I had or made was that I didn't have clarity around the problem that I solved. I like to think that I'm like, well, I can help people with a lot of things and I'm multi talented. And so when I was communicating the value that I brought to others and when I was communicating what my knowledge and experiences were, it was muddled because I was talking about so many things. If you've ever said that you can help everyone, or if you've just said you do social media or something that's very broad, and you've had people go, well, do you do this or do you do that or do you do this? If it comes with a slew of questions and you're constantly find yourself saying, no, I don't do that. No, I kind of do that, but I don't really do this. That means you have a lack of clarity around the problem you solve. Because ideally, when you are selling a service, especially if you are someone that's making less than six figures in your business, particularly, I encourage you to focus on one problem that you solve, one thing that people come to you for and get crystal clear on it. Because that will make your life so much easier when it comes to getting referrals, when it comes to having testimonials on your page, when it comes to communicating what it is that you do. All right. So the first thing that I want you to get clear on, and again, write these questions down, is around the problem that you solve. What problem do you solve? You can ask yourself, like, what do people come to you for? And if you're just getting started, what do you want people to come to you for? What problem do you think you would have so much fun solving over and over and over and over again. And know that in the beginning, especially if you're just getting started, this can change. Mine has changed from when I started my business back in 2016. The problem that I solve has changed because at the beginning I was just trying things out. I was just trying to figure out what I liked doing, who I liked working with, that sort of thing. All right. But if you are more established, if you've been doing this for a while, if you know that you solve a problem and you haven't clarified that in such a way that people are like, yes, that's what I come to you for, take the time to do so. You can do this by asking your clients, why did they sign up to work with you? What did they come to you for? What problem were they looking to solve? If you just happen to not be clear on it, right? If you're just getting started, you can also say, hey, I'm between, let's say you're between two problems, interview people, ask people who have these problems, which ones they're more charged around, which ones they would more likely invest in a solution for, and figure out which clients you enjoy working with. At the beginning, it's a lot of trial and error and a lot of testing, but at least put a stake in the ground, even if it's a loose stake, even if it's temporary at the beginning, and say, this is what I'm going to help people with. This is the problem that I solve. Cool. Second thing that you want to get clear on is for your specific offering, the specific program that you are delivering, whether that's one-on-one coaching, whether that's group coaching, whether it's some form of consulting, you want to get clear on what people will accomplish by the end of your program. Said another way, because those were a lot of P's up in there, you want to think about your promise. What is the result that you are helping people achieve by the end of this program? All right. Like, what is it? And really, when you have clarity around what promise you are offering to people, and it doesn't need to be an explicit promise, like I promise you will accomplish this by the end of the program, but you want to be clear on what is possible for people by joining in your program. What result is possible for them? And when you have clarity on the specific accomplishment that people can, achieve, or the specific result that they can have by the end of your program, you will be more likely to enroll people in your programs. Because again, going back to what I said at the beginning, people are looking for a solution to a problem. They're looking for a return on investment. They want to invest in something that they know they will get an ROI from. So ask yourself, write this question down. What will people accomplish by the end of my program? You can ask this another way. What result can people accomplish by going through my program? One of the things that I like to do in order to help folks with this, if you're just starting from a blank canvas, and I actually recommend this exercise anyway. It's in my book. I love this exercise. It's called the Dream Testimonial Exercise. Write down what testimonials you would like to have on your website. Just start saying, like, I would love it if people would say this. And when you do that, you're able to go, oh my gosh, all right, here's some clarity. These are the results that I want to help people accomplish. Right. But you want to get clear on one of each of these. Right. So what's the one problem people come to you for? What's the one result that people can achieve by the end of your program? Again, they'll likely get other results, but focus on the big one. Like, what's the one that you're striving for, that like you want, even if it doesn't happen, your target is 100% of people who go through your program accomplish this, get this result. All right. So that's the second thing. Now, the third and final thing that you want to get clarity around is the person. Who is the right person for your program? Said another way, let's say you're offering a 90-day coaching program, right? Doesn't matter if it's one-on-one or group, but it's a 90-day program. You have clarity around what you're going to help people accomplish. Let's just say you're a book coach and you're helping people write the first draft of their book in 90 days. All right. There is going to be some criteria for somebody to be able to accomplish writing the book in 90 days. How important is this to them? How clear are they on the book that they even want to write? Right? Like, so you may have some things like, oh, if I'm going to help somebody write a first draft of their book in 90 days, they're going to have these things in place. That helps you identify the perfect person for this program. I'm saying a lot of P's today, guys. The right person for this program, you got to have some criteria. Now, I know some of you are like, well, I can help anyone. Yes, I'm sure in your mind, you firmly believe that you can help anyone, but look at it through this lens. Look at it through, who can I help in the container of my program most successfully get the results that I desire? for everybody to achieve, right? The results that you're hoping everybody sees. And so you might have certain things about their mindset. They might need to have specific things in place already. Maybe you need them to already have a business. Maybe you help them write nonfiction books. I don't know. Maybe they need to already have written a book before if it's fiction, and you want them to write their sequence to the book in 90 days. As you can see, I'm not a book coach and I'm completely making this up, but you will likely, depending on what it is that you're offering, have some criteria that you want people to meet, all right, in order to get results in your program. So those are the three things that I want you to get clarity around. And when you have clarity around that, you will be able to more effectively communicate that which you do, right? You'll be able to help more people say yes to your offer because you have clarity around the problem that people come to you for, the specific promise of your program, like the result that folks can say, yeah, I'm signing up for this program with the expectation or with the goal of achieving this return on investment. And you know who the right person is to get that result, right? What do they need to have in place? What do they not need to have in place? Who do they need to be? Who's not right for this program? You want to have clarity around who is and who isn't right for your program. And when you're clear on the problem, the promise, and the person, you will be that much closer to having a consistent flow of dream clients. But I'm confident that if you have clarity around those three things and you effectively communicate those three things, you will have more people saying yes to your offer. All right. That's what I've got for you guys today. Wherever you are watching this, if you would love to get more videos from me, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like button, the follow button, depending on where you're at. And I'll tune in again next week with another live. All right. Remember, you guys have got this, and we'll talk soon.